What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Tough Shit. I'm your boy JQ. As usual, this has become Tough Shit with JQ, no charming. But we have the Charming and Jay show that some of you guys have really given us great feedback on. We really appreciate that. It's actually just been a blast because we have those type of conversations all the damn time. So it's nice now that people are actually tuning in and finding it somewhat entertaining. So thanks so much, guys, for that. Per the usual, man, if you like this stuff, make sure you like, comment, you share, engage with us. If you don't like it, do the same thing. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me how ugly you think I am, and tell me how my voice is extremely annoying. Whatever you want to do, man, you're welcome to speak your mind. All right, that's out of the way, man. Get on with the show. So this week, very similar to the previous episode that I did, this week, I really didn't get into the trending topics, man. I don't know what's been going on with me the past 2 weeks. I've been really just doing my thing and not really paying attention to the news. But I would say that I know what things were major when you don't pay attention to the news, but you hear about them anyways, right? So I know the Emmys were a big thing. I guess there was a lot of diversity in the Emmys with the homie Donald Glover winning I think it was best director in a comedy and an actor for comedy as well. So that was cool. And I think there was another black female writer for Master of None. She won as well. That's cool. And then there was like a Middle Eastern or Israeli guy or something like that won too. So that's kind of cool that there was some diversity. I also did hear though that there was a lot of Trump bashing. And obviously very liberal Hollywood is getting their slim pickings, like they're vultures. They're tearing it up on good old Donnie Trump. The guy does himself no favors, man. But I would think that would be kind of annoying to watch if you're watching the Emmys and you're just trying to enjoy the Emmys and you just consistently hear the bashing of good old Trump, man. But again, he does himself no favors, man, with the fucking guy. And also, I don't mind it if it's funny. You know what I'm saying? You can't just keep going over and over the same things, and now you're just kind of getting into that group think, into that yes man mentality, man. You switch it up a little bit, make it funny. I heard the Sean Spencer bit was pretty funny. Comes in talking about how big and huge the crowd was, so that's kind of a little poke fun of that. So that's kind of cool. I'm live on Instagram, Facebook. I tried to do Facebook Live and it was garbage. So I like Instagram Live. So I'm live right there. I'm talking to y'all on the camera for Facebook and for YouTube per the usual. Another thing that I had heard about besides the Emmys was man, what the hell did I hear about? Wow, I can't even ponder on it. Hurricanes coming left and right, man. Earthquakes going on today. Mexico had a huge earthquake today, so that's got to be crazy. Oh, I remember what I was mentioning, or another thing that I had heard about in the kind of trending stories, and that was Marshawn Lynch getting his dummy on at the Oakland Raiders game, which awesome, cool, great. I can't believe there was actually people who weren't happy about that, who were upset that this grown kid who made his dream come true to play in the NFL, like as a kid, it was a game that you played and you always just secretly in your mind wish that you can be one of these NFL athletes one day, and you make it. And you're just having a blast now. You're on the sidelines dancing, enjoying yourself. And people are going to get mad about that. NFL season started. I think we're on like week 2 or week 3. You can tell I don't really give a damn, even though I'm wearing a Bears hat. I just like the Bears hat. All right. Anyways, week 2 or 3 in the NFL season. And I'm tired, man. I'm sick and tired of people just glorifying the NFL Way too much. Way too much. It's a kid's game, man. It's a game. It's grown men playing games. Why is everyone so like mesmerized with the game of football, man? It's like, it's not that serious. See, the game of football, any sport really, should be an escape from the real BS that goes on in life, right? The stresses of the world, the stresses of work and relationships and family and all that shit. You should be able to watch a game and just enjoy two juiced up big old dudes just ramming each other, no homo, just ramming each other and throwing the pigskin around and acting like kids out there, scoring touchdowns, celebrating, I scored. That's what should be happening. But no, man, we have this thing where we like worship our football players. We worship our athletes. Dude, stop. It's a game. So Marshawn Lynch, man, do your thing. Go out there, get your dance on. I know Oakland loved it. I know every Oakland Raider fan that I know on my feed and all that good stuff, they loved it, man. They were hyped up about it. They were hype beast about it. So that's cool. So Marshawn Lynch, man, do your thing. You made it to the NFL. You have every single right to dance, gig, shake them dreads, shake them. I like that. That's fun. But the people who are just way too into the football and taking it serious, like it's religion, like it's your escape for life, man. Go and get a life. Shut up. The most annoying part with all that stuff, because I give a shit less about the NFL. I don't really care about football. The only reason why I would used to pay attention to football was because of the fantasy league that I would join. And even then I got tired of that. So I'm not even part of a fantasy league anymore. But it's these rivalries. It's these, like, I get it, man. I get there's nostalgia to it. I get there's like, well, I grew up as this and my family this and blah, 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 blah. But when you're fighting, dudes getting stabbed, all that shit over a game, dude. That's like rivalry between Connect Four and Monopoly. Chess and checkers. It's a game, dude. I wish they had a Bobby Fischer jersey. Yeah, Bobby Fischer jersey. I'd rock a Bobby Fischer jersey for sure. I'd rep that hard. I don't even think there was a checkers tournament. There might have been, but not to the glory of Bobby Fischer. And if there was, I would be right there just rooting chess on, because chess is much better than checkers. Motherfucker. Anyways, that's my dumb rant. Yeah, so we had the Emmys, we had NFL. Oh, I was talking about the natural disasters that are happening right now, man. Crazy things. It's crazy, but what it is doing for me, it just shows you, it symbolizes how puny we really are, man. Like, we are fleas on the back of Mother Earth and Mother Nature. And if she gets tired, if she decides to shake us off or scratches off her balls with her motherfucking paws, like my homie Snoop Dogg used to say, then we in a snap, we're done. We are donezo. So I met some great people in Puerto Rico. So shout out to the people in Puerto Rico. Hope you guys are safe. Never been to Miami or Florida, but still hope people are safe out there. And then today, Tuesday, I think it's the 19th, man. I don't even know my days. But today there was a huge 7.1 earthquake in Mexico too. So that's crazy, Mexico City. And I saw some of the video on that, and that looked crazy, man. That looked intense. So hopefully, rumor has it, I don't know, I've heard through a rumor mill that there's another one supposed to be coming that's supposed to hit Mexico and US, but I haven't heard yet exactly where. So if it comes through, guys, make sure you buckle down, get under the desk, head on the shoulders like they used to teach us back in elementary school, and make sure you're all right, man. Protect your pets. I don't know why I said that. Protect your pets. Anyways, man, yeah, like I said, that was just trending stuff that I just heard people. There wasn't much research that I did myself. I kind of just living my life. But one thing that I have been talking about to people this past like couple weeks or whatever a lot about is the whole DACA situation, the deferred action for childhood arrivals. And I guess people wanted to know my take because I'm a young Hispanic male, but I don't think people realize that your boy right here is a DACA dude. Yeah, I coined that term. I'm a DACA dude. DACA dude and DACA dudettes. That's my new shit right there. So because I was talking to these people, I didn't disclose that to, I don't think anyone. I might have disclosed it to some people. Some people just in my life already knew. So I think they were surprised by my thought processes on it or how I took it. And I think they'd be even more surprised if I, disclose that, hey, by the way, man, I'm a DACA dude and I still think this way. So this is my tough shit advice for my fellow DACA-dits, my fellow DACA dudes, man. This is my thought processes on that, right? I know a lot of people, like a lot of the left side's taking the kind of victim role, right? Like these kids are just victims. It wasn't their fault. They didn't choose to be here. They became part of the system, part of the culture, part of that. And now we're turning our backs on them, right? Now we're kicking them out. We're telling them like, you're not worthy. Go on, get. And for some people who don't realize, man, the DACA thing, like they put some strong filters through that. You know what I'm saying? You had to go through college. You had to go through a university or the military. You had to kind of be a stand-up citizen. No, none of the criminal shit that you can do. Even like a little drunk in public thing like that. It wouldn't necessarily hold you back from getting it, but I think it would postpone it or it would call for some more investigation. So these were people who were filtered through, right? Like a system of like, let's make sure they're stand-up citizens before we can give them anything they want, right? Which I thought that was the right thing to do. As a DACA dude, as a DACA det, I think that was the right thing to do. Because you know what? I acted like a good boy. I've been a good boy in this country. So help a brother out real quick, right? So I thought that was good, right? But the left side's playing a little bit of the victim on it, you know what I'm saying? And now this is the way I see it, man. It's tough shit, man. Like the country could do whatever the country wants, man. We even though as a DACA, as a young pup, a young lad, you didn't make the choice to come through. It was a family choice, right? It was still it was still a personal choice for someone else, knowing that this was an illegal thing to do, right? So what up, Patrick? What up, man? Like I said, I'm live on Instagram, man. Patrick just said, what's up? It was still a personal choice to know that you're doing something illegal and you're going to go to this country, right? Now, if you make a personal choice to do something illegal and go somewhere and then there's repercussions for it, tough shit, man. Like they have every right to then do a repercussion towards it because it was an illegal term. It wasn't like they bait and switched you and they hit you with all right, come on in. It's all good. Don't worry about it. And then 2 years, 3 years, 5, 10 years later, then they switch it up on you and say, oh, I remember you said it was a good thing. Well, it's not a cool thing anymore. Now we're going to fuck you. Nah, man. It is written in stone. It is clear as crystal meth. It's fucking clear that that's not the right thing to do, man. You shouldn't be doing that. So to my DACA debts, man, my DACA dudes, my DACA dudettes, all y'all, this is what I say to you guys. You're not dumb motherfuckers. You're not idiots, man. Like I said in the beginning, these DACA dudes and DACA debts, like we were put on a stringent thing. Like we were put on a thing to say, yeah, we went to school. We did this, we did that. You're smart dudes, man. You're smart. So do a couple things for me, man. I don't know about this whole fucking join a rally and sign a petition. I don't know about all that shit. But what I would say is strive for some shit, right? Try to do something, man. Build up your community, build up your business, build up like your household, build up your community, build up the people you have around you, and then lead by example, right? And if so, the day comes that they say, hey, thank you guys, we don't no longer need your service, you could be successful wherever you go, man. You can. You know what I'm saying? The globe is not limited to good old US of A. Now, the US of A is beautiful, man. See, the US of A is like a lot of the other countries are like women you sleep with, right? Like you go to Spain and you have a great time and you drink and whatever. You go to any other place in Latin America and Southeast Asia, it's cheap, man. It's fun. It's a blast. But the US is the girl you take home to mama because the US got her shit straight. But that's why taxes are a bitch too. Anyways, the US is the girl that you want to lay up with. And the rest of the globe, man, that's the ones you sleep with. But put it this way, man. The second, whether, I don't know if he's the second, third, first, whatever richest man, top 5 richest man in the world is a Mexican dude. You don't have to just be in America to make millions of dollars, man. You can be in other countries and dominate, man. And my DACA dudes and DACA debts, bottom line is, you're not dumb motherfuckers. And at the end of the day, in this life, there's only two things. The only thing that matters is whether you're a dumb fuck or you're not. And if you're not a dumb fuck, then you can make something of yourself. And if you are, well, tough shit. Good luck, you bastards. But I guess my thing is, man, as a DACA dude, I'm just saying, don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. It's all good. We'll figure it out. But if you want to do something about it, like if you want to be involved and kind of like be a little bit more proactive on it, my opinion, I don't know if it matters or not, but I don't think the rallies and all that, I feel like that shit's a waste of time. I feel like you should just hunker down, focus on what's going on with you, whether you have a business plan, whether you have a career plan, whatever it is, man. Go through that and bring up the people around you and try to make real moves, man. Like try to get involved in political campaigns, try to get involved into the system and figure out how you can do it that way. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Oh, Pinar agrees. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Johnny, hey, Johnny gave me an LOL. I'm just talking shit, man. This is what I do. But anyways, as a DACA dude, DACA debt, all I'm saying is keep your head up. You'll be all right. There has to be some kind of sense of accountability. I get it, man. I'm in that same situation. I get it. It wasn't really our fault. I mean, I remember growing up and was kind of like, felt a little shitty about it and a little angry at the parents for putting me in the situation that I was in. But then I got told, once you realize you are your own problem, you become your own solution. And that's what I'll leave you guys with, man. Accountability for thyself. Anyways, man, on that note, let's hope that Uncle Trump gets his shit together. Let's hope that Congress gets their shit together. Actually, matter of fact, Congress needs to figure it out. And hook up your boy, hook up the other dudes and dudettes, and make it happen. Anyways, I'm running a little overtime because I just started going off on a rant. This is tough shit. Like I said, man, if you guys enjoy this to a certain extent, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share, all the social media plugs, blah, 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 blah. And make sure you check out the Charming and Jay show because it's always a great conversation with my fat boy Los, aka Charming. Always a great conversation with him. I just burped. And if you guys have any comments, hate mail, love mail, whatever the hell it is you guys have, let me know. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Tough shit. Peace.
You can't end.